This is like Wobble 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 City. It's like I haven't used this in... It's like I haven't used this in a second, and now it's like I don't even know how any of this works. What? Okay, I kind of want to restart. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's... Oh, I almost just tripped. Wait, let me start that over again. I have another one of these. Oh, is this level? I don't know. Okay, ready? Let me close the door. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Michael. Okay, so now I'm so shy. I'm just so shy. But I just wanted to tell everybody what's going on. And how... Oh my god, just like... You guys, it's been so long. And I'm sick right now. Oh my god, Annette told me that I am like a great, amazing singer. So I would sing for you guys, but I don't want to do any edits. But also I think it's so important that I like stay true to who I am right now. And honestly, it's just like, I like don't want to get emotional right now, but it's so hard to remember who you are sometimes. And I think that vulnerability is a really big like path to authenticity. And so I think that, you know, let's explore the map. Let's explore the map together, and you know, that can show us, that can guide the way. This is like too much now. I did too much. Because this isn't me. You know, I genuinely put a little hat on. Okay, yeah, the hat with the ties. Okay, but I wouldn't normally wear 3 ties. This is a joke. This is, and then, you know, but it's okay. It's like play. But it's so important to play, and honestly, speaking of play, I have not been able to, I don't know, now I'm nervous, now I'm shy, because I feel like, it's like, am I going to say all the things that I really want to say right now? Oh, you're caught. I think my main struggle is the editing, is that I don't want to go back and edit this, because, but there's beauty to the edit. Wait, what's the RuPaul say? Like, fix it in the edit? Fake it in the edit? Is this okay lighting for you guys? I just want the best for my people. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Michael. And I wanted to show you what's on my wall. I got a printer. Let me know if you guys want to know what printer I got. It's pretty nice. It's this one right here. I'll just tell you. It's the Canon PIXMA G7020. I got it because it has a really low price per print. Because it's like 7,000. It says in the box I can get like 7,000 color prints. Also like that rate for like 40 bucks. That's good. That's a steal. It does take a while to print though. It does take a while to print. Like it's really, really slow. Also, not the best. Just like in general, just like not the best printer. You guys also... This is gonna like... I don't know. My tummy kind of hurts right now, but you've seen me at my highs, you've seen me at my lows, except the reason I want to just go straight to press with this one is because I have a backlog of other videos that I really want to get out, but and I feel like I've said that in another one, but I really mean it, and it's just, you know, stuff is going on, I'm sick, but I think that, you know, hustle culture, hustle vibes. Okay, I want to take you through what I did yesterday because it's really, really fun because I'm living this new printer life. And I also want to like be honest. Oh, okay. Well, I was talking about authenticity and vulnerability and how it's hard to remember who you really are. Is that like not just me? I think that's most people. But I got this printout that says how to identify your true self. I got all of these off of Pinterest. Shout out Pinterest, okay. This is backwards in my camera, but I'm sorry, maybe I'll mirror this. I'm gonna read it to you guys. How to identify your true self. Your true self Is it Annette? Oh, it's my mom. My mom is, she said, hi, son, there's a delay on your payment. Okay, good. How to identify your true self. Your true self is in the space between I am and the word that follows, but it is not that word. So if I were to say something positive, like I am beautiful, it would be the space between I am beautiful. It's that space. So I think it's interesting, like that's like some big thinking to think about, conceptualize I am beautiful, right? Like there's a distance between those words. And to stretch them together, there's a link there. And I am, that link is the true self. At least so is my interpretation of this. And I should provide evidence. Well, that's the quote. That's exactly it. So, well, it's in the space between I do and your action, but it's not what you do. So like for example, I do like weaving, I do work, I do childcare, I do sleep and dream, but it's not what I do. It's the space between that and my action, my actions and my space. So okay, and it kind of just goes on. It's the love you get. It is in the love you get and the love you give, but it's not the giver or the receiver. I like that because it's like, it's not me or the other person within like love. It's in the love you get and the love you receive. All of these questions or all of these like reflections make me just kind of think more about like, what is the importance of your true self? And then maybe I might refer to Maslow's hierarchy, which puts self-actualization at the top. And I'd like to pivot that or compare that with an indigenous like hierarchy that puts self-actualization as like the bottom, and I think community actualization on top, and then like cultural perpetuity at the very top. So I think that they can work together, like just as like further extensions to say that like finding out, like actualizing the self is for a sense of cultural perpetuity. But anyways, just thinking about like, why is the true self important? It's also, I'm sorry, I'm getting over a cold. So this is kind of like day in the life of like someone who is like, you know, that's the day in the life. Okay. It's in the space between I love and the subject that comes after, when it's not the subject. Okay. Now that I'm like kind of sneezy, I'm gonna think about how cut. Okay, cut. Okay, we're back in. I think I can say my coworker. My coworker was sick, and he wasn't wearing like a mask, and he was like kind of coughing and like just all over work, like while we're like in the same room together with all of these other like children. And you know, he was saying like to the kids, like, I'm doing a lot of talking, I don't really want to be talking because I'm sick. And honestly, I feel bad that like we didn't check in about that, because like he is like really good at his job. But like I'm able to, like, I feel like I could have offered to, like, you know, help more. I just, like, show that, like, you need to take it easy today. Hey, hang out, don't do too much, okay? Because, like, because I'm thinking, I'm like, ugh, I should tell him, like, if you're sick, like, please wear a mask. And I think that that is, like, kind of a central thing, but I also would like to extend that, like, I'm here for you, you know? Anyways, I kind of, like, can I just make this an hour-long video? It's kind of like a live stream, like that. I don't know, or I can split it up. I think that's another thing I don't know what to do about, like, these videos, is that, like, the thing is, at the end of the day, I mean, at the end of the day, I do kind of store these on my hard drive. I would really love to have a discussion with someone about how, like, data storage is really, like, a, like, it's a physical thing that, like, I have, like, an external hard drive and, like, servers and stuff like that, and how that, like, affects the planet and the resources it takes to sustain that. And so there's resources at stake to, like, sustain this video and, like, the lengthier videos. And I think that there's a weight there that can be measured against, like, the emissions and resources that are used for violent acts and acts of, like, conquest and I don't know, just thinking about you, Taylor Swift, thinking about, hey, she's an entertainer. I don't think that justifies it when it's, like, at the rate and percentage, the global percentage that her planes and other, like, 1% plane owners contribute. Anyways, that brings me to my next point. In my control and not in my control. Not in my control. The past, my memories, what others feel, what others think, what others say, what others believe. I feel like I should really practice, like, some breathing exercises. I would love to teach my students breathing exercises, but I don't think that they could, like, sit still long enough. I feel like a lot of you aren't gonna like it. I think that's something I'd have to say to the students. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think a lot of you are gonna like it because you guys are very young and, like, and it's okay if you want, it's honestly, like, okay if you don't like breathing exercises, but I just want people to understand that it is a tool that is very helpful when you, like, and I just want you guys to have that. You know, maybe you, like, don't recognize it until you're, like, 21. Like, but I honestly think that, like, especially, like, I don't know, just, like, going through, like, puberty and going through, like, I mean, just going through life. Like, that's the thing, is that, like, we can't keep talking about, like, when in 20 years when, like, people, like, you know, I don't know, I just think that it's so interesting that, like, 20 years or, like, time is, like, we treat it, I feel like, with a guarantee. And I think, like, a lot of people have, like, I mean, I think an equal or another population, like, certainly realize, like, no, like, every day is, like, limited, or, like, you know, live each day like your last, but also, I don't know, I think it's just, like, very interesting when you have to put that up against, like, okay, what's a 20-year, like, what does life look like in 20 years, right? Like, we collectively need to be thinking about that regardless of like, I don't know. I think that like what a singular person understands, or like, I don't know, I think that we should all be dreaming about what these things look like, but then also have some reverence that like we can't or won't rely on being here in 20 years. And so that's where it kind of forces you to go outside of yourself, and I think humbles you a little bit. But then maybe kind of brings it back to yourself and like what you're doing. So I'm going to continue reading this. That was a side tangent. How others, this is not in my control. How others behave, how others respond to my boundaries, big political decisions. That one, I feel like, I don't know, like yes and no. I think that it is important to like feel the weight of, because the next one is global developments and big political decisions. I think that, but also maybe it's like not just on you to feel that. And I think that's also like a not in my control. Like I'm not the one doing it, but we as like a people are. And maybe that's like a place for like the like community to hold an account for itself. I think there's that, like, I don't know, it's like a very like difficult thing to understand the individual responsibility in regards to big political decisions and global developments. But let's read In My Control and see if what can we access. Because personally, I like feel, I don't know. I mean, these are drivers, and like these have like moved us to where we are. So, but that is a separate thing. I just need to finish. Not in my control, the inevitability of aging, loss, and illness, the weather. I like how they end on the weather. I think it's a really like, I feel like people say that all the time. Like, sorry, buddy. Me and Bay. I like that they end on like the weather. It's like out of your control. I don't know. I'm just moving on. I need to do my exercises. I'm gonna do like, it's not like you guys could read that anyways. See, if I edited this well, it would like be right there. Maybe I'll scan it in. No, I think I still have the PNG. I think it'll be so easy. I'll pick it out of the trash. I'll download it again. I got my storage, like my computer storage, like kind of fixed a little bit. And so like it's made things easier. Like opening up storage for me is like always like a really difficult thing. And I already pay for storage from Apple, and I just like, my goodness gracious. Not in my control. Let's talk about what is in my control. The fact that this is literally like wonkadoodle. Okay, this is still not, I'm genuinely kind of confused about this, about why. I'm sorry, you guys, I just like, I have to get, oh my god, I have to get to the bottom of this. Oh my god, I did something bad. I did something so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, should I restart this? Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. My stomach really hurts. Ooh, okay, I just kind of like, oh, I gaff, oh my god, you guys, I just don't even gaff. Okay, but let's talk about what's in my control. Do you guys? I think you guys would be closer. I don't know why I put you so far. I just wanted you guys to see the all gray outfit that I'm wearing. Okay, let's dial in. I'm being funny with you guys. I just feel bad. Like, I'm not sure if this is this, so when I put it like this, oh, you guys, I think I just figured out, like, something about, it's so funny because I'm looking at this, but it's because I can't read, like, I don't know. I need Vsauce to help me. Vsauce, or who's the other one? Hank Green. I need Hank Green to tell me why my images is reversed. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can read this. I'm gonna assume that you guys can though. And I'm gonna come in here low-key with like the, it's like, oh, that's just right in there. Okay. In my control. My actions and responses. My values and my goals. My boundaries. My beliefs. What I focus on. How I respond to my emotions. How I spend my free time. How people I choose as friends. How I treat myself and others. Living in alignment. These are things in my control. The actions I take to achieve my goals. Practicing mindfulness. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that vlogging right now is a practice of mindfulness, which is probably not the thing you want to hear. Would love to tell you that I'm being mindful right now, and I think in a way I am, but I think it's just really hard for me to just like genuinely be alone with like no stimulation, and like I think I very much am addicted to like certain types of dopamine, and it's just like I think a cleanse. I'm like, but in a way, that's the thing with like this, is that like this gives me a little bit of that type of dopamine, because I'm like, I like am trying to document all of this, which goes to it makes me feel proud. I think it makes me feel proud because I'm like, look at these things that I'm like doing. I don't know, I'm just trying to pass the time, you know. I started a weaving, and it's kind of not bringing me a lot of joy right now, and I think that's really hard because I like kind of like feel really frustrated by it, and I feel just like really like exhausted, and I feel like it's like really tiring on my body, and it's just kind of being difficult right now, like what I'm trying to do. And yeah, I like really respect the people who like do this, and I'm just kind of like, am I cut out for this? You know, like, can I take it? It's really serious. I'm not sure if that's that serious, but regardless, I wish I had my feelings chart in here, because that would be really fun. But I just have so much stuff I want to show you guys, because I'm like really like on it right now. Okay. I kind of like want to like sit down and like show you guys this. So we're gonna transition. So I kind of tried to show it on the table, but it just like wasn't really working. So I'm gonna do it kind of like this, and I kind of like this because it's like a sit down vibe. And maybe this is like another episode, like a different, you know. And I think that that is honestly kind of like a cute way to like divvy these types of things up, of like episode. So I'm gonna start with my core elements worksheet that I did. Can I just like push pause and like while I like talk about this as this like loads? I want like a clean. Okay, click. So, oh, I didn't finish my values. Maybe I'll finish them here, but I'll read. There's an easy equation for understanding your core. Sorry, I'm really nasally right now. Values, passions, and strengths equals your core. But I'm not gonna apologize for who I am. Like, sorry, I'm nasally. Like, I'm just, people can be nasally. Each of these three elements is a different facet of your personality. You will use your passions to stay excited and engaged in life. You will use your strengths to help you build relationships and careers. You'll use your values to motivate yourself and help make decisions. The intersection of these three elements is your core, a snapshot of you. There's no wrong way to fill out this page. For the passion section, think about the things that make your heart sing. For the strength section, think about the things that you enjoy doing, or that people tell you do well. For the values section, think about the things that matter most to you. Wow. Think about the things that matter most to you. That's for values. And values, I think, is the one that I said, number 1, ancestry, honor, and legacy. And those things kind of came out as the words that I just kept thinking about in relation to like honoring my ancestors and feeling part of a larger legacy. My second value is protecting the environment, and my third value is radical self-love. My fourth and fifth value, I'm gonna like think about that more. Well, honestly, I said ancestry, honor, and legacy, and so if we spread those out, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm being cheeky. Number 5, or passions, top 5. Top 5 passions. Oh, yeah, this is the hot seat. This is the little, like, my feet are cold. My seat is also, like, it's, like, slipping underneath me as I, like, try to, like, stay seated in it. Okay. I'm not sure, like, if, okay. Top 5, creative expression, learning more, experimenting, dreaming, nourishment, taste, desire, and luxury. Yeah, I love all 4 of these: nourishment, taste, desire, and luxury as a passion. Like, what does that mean? And I think for me that means like being passionate about like taking care of yourself and like being like not only kind of like I think when I am saying like taste, I mean like experiencing delight. I think the same thing with like desire and luxury in terms of like a like scrumptious meal, you know, that is able to fulfill like, well, this is supposed to be the things that make your heart sing. And I think like a good meal makes my heart sing. I think like me making someone that active like exchange and love and care and like creation. But maybe I'm harping too much on that. Number 4 is dreaming. I'm passionate about like just kind of like believing. I'm like, I love to believe that like magic is real, you know, and I think that like holding that it makes my heart sing. experimenting. I love like just trying new things that like are like, I don't know, like you just don't know what's gonna happen. So that's part of learning more in creative expression, I think. Okay, my top 5 strengths. My top 5 strengths, I took them directly from the Clifton Strengths test that I took. My school like gave me access to this kind of like, it's like it's a quiz. It tells you your strengths after. And my top 5 strengths were ideation, strategy. Well, they said strategic, adaptability, input. This one I had to like read more to understand. Self-assurance. For input, it's you have a need to collect and archive. You may accumulate information, ideas, artifacts, or even relationships. And I think that like honestly, these little tapes are like my archive. So I also do love to accumulate information. Can I show you guys something? This is gonna be the debut of them, and I think it's like really funny. There's only one that I'm not gonna show because it's inappropriate. And who's it for? It's for Annette. Oh, yeah, okay. But I'm gonna show these other pictures because I think they're really cute. I printed these on my printer, and also I don't know. Who cares? Oh, and I get to look at my like the little message that I wrote. So you guys don't get that though. You guys don't get the message because I need to mail these, which is, oh, that's a fun little project to, make sure I do, which will be cute. Okay. So this is me and Zoe. I don't know really why I'm going through all of these. Well, it's just to be like, we're so cute. Yeah. Oh. It's not the same for me to like post them on like, on what is it called? Oh, wait. It's really cute. It's actually like, I feel like it's really detailed. Wait, okay. Or maybe it's not. Almost. Oh, wait, I can read it. It's backwards for you guys though. That's really cool though. I kind of like that. I kind of like how blurry it is. I kind of like that. Oh my god, and the image reveals itself. That is so cute. I kind of love the filter that the camera is like giving it to me right now because it just it's just so funny. I really love pictures. I think it like makes me feel really emotional. I like that these are all smartphone photos too. I think that's kind of a fun. I like just. I love thinking that like these are from like the 50s, like, which is really funny. This one I kind of printed for me. It's my weaving. It looks like really like good close up. Well, I don't know, or just like. Or does it? It's interesting of like, what does a good image mean? Like DPI, PPI. I don't know, I'm just really enamored. Because, well, when I like zoom in here and then it shows me the picture, it looks like it just like captures, like, it feels like it's under a microscope. And like, I don't know. I do kind of want to put a microscope on this. That'd be really cool. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Those are really cute. This is really funny. Aww. I think I picked good ones. I think I picked really good ones to print, which I'm happy about because it's like I take so many photos and I really do just love saving them. Maybe I might not. It's okay. We're all 21. Oh my god, we're all so cute. It's just so adorable. Oh, this is the one I'm gonna give it to my sister. I want to look at that one more. That's me. That's us at my BFA show. Yeah. Oh, my BFA show. I think it's interesting that like I actually am like so proud of that work, and I actually feel like I never got to like give it its like true light. And I just feel like I've had to keep things pushing, you know. So my hair is so cute. I really love the I'm trying to get it to focus. I'm trying really hard. I love the little tips, the little like blonde tips were so cute. Going at the long hair. Be honest, you guys. Do I go back? I think that I need to do something like big and drastic and like just completely like I feel like why do I need to like bleach it blonde? Like should I go blonde? Should I go blonde before I shave it all off? Jan, be honest. I'm gonna text everyone I know and be like, be honest, should I go blonde? Is that just like where I'm at right now? No, I don't know. It's taken me a long time to grow my hair. I just feel like the perm. I just like I've never had this hair before, you know, and it kind of is pissing me off. I'm gonna be honest, because I'm like this just isn't my hair texture. Okay, you guys. I hope you're having a really good time with me. Because besides this, I probably would just be jumping around. So we're gonna go through all of them. Those are it's really, really sweet. I think it's a great end of year recap. I don't know. I'm like, do you guys? I just have this a few. There's a lot from that night. Here's another one. My camera's down to 16 minutes. That's okay. This is one of me sleeping. I thought it was really funny. I think I'm gonna give that one to Annette. This one's for me. This one's with the Philippines. I just really liked the colors a lot. And I feel like it just like reminds me of like I don't know, it's just like what I think about a lot. This is fun. This is me with the whale shark smiling. I think whale sharks are just fish. They're not sharks. They're the largest fish, which is ridiculous. Because I'm like, how is a fish this big? I'm like, a fish? I've seen a fish. I've seen a trout. I've seen a salmon even. I've seen a sardine. That's a fish. This thing, that's a big fish. And I was like, it's gonna eat me. Oh, but it's also just like, it's just a little koi baby. That's really cute. I think, maybe I started pulling from the wrong pile. Or maybe that's just all of them. Yeah, that was all of them. I didn't print that many. It was pretty specific, because also I'm gonna put them in a pile of like, who gets who. Like, I'm glad I printed 4 of those for us, because I can give them in like a distribution. I'm gonna gather the ones for Annette. I'm gonna gather the ones for me. I'm gonna gather the ones for Zoe. Sorry, this isn't the planned activity. So maybe I can like insert shh there. Or maybe I need to learn when to stop. But I didn't even get to finish my wall. If I keep going though, okay, I literally only have 13 more minutes, which I think that like following the battery is a good idea to stay like aware. But keep me, planned events. I want to go through okay, I messed up. I went through, well, I didn't mess up. I just wanted to share those pictures because they were really, really cute. See, I'm not sure if like I would edit that kind of out and make it kind of like a simpler storyline, but I just like don't think that like I need to, because I don't want to waste my time like that. And I don't think I'm wasting anyone else's time too. We're wasting this together. But also like, yep, that's my sentence, because I'm starting a new chapter in life and I'm building consistency and I'm leveling up my life. But I think this is really fun. I love this. I printed it out because it just like, it like gave me a little bit of ground that like I like appreciated. I think I need to find my passport. I think I don't know where it is right now. Actually, I think I do. I think I know what bag it's in. I think life is a lot of like wondering what is in what bag. This is my calendar. I'm not gonna show it for digital security, even though I just showed like my whole life. I don't know. I need a digital security 101. I did one for work once, but I just feel like, even Ariana Grande gets leaked. I need a PR team. Dinner party. Yeah, started the month with a dinner party. I put the events that I did. And I made a little code for myself. I only worked 1 day a week this week. It's kind of awesome. I think my rent is too high for how much I work. I need to work more. But that's exactly why I made my bills list. I also got this habit tracker. I wanted to show you guys all the things that I printed out today. But maybe it's something that I need to look at for myself. Maybe I just need to pull the plug here. Yeah, okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about. This is my Fulbright. This is my Fulbright proposal. I worked on it really hard, and I want to read it, but I don't want to like. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Okay. Oh, I feel bad. I feel like this is like copyright, honestly, because maybe it's not. Maybe I want the more eyes on it, the better. So, discovering lost identity by tracing the interconnected threads of Philippine weavers. Abstract summary. That's the title. Abstract. This research project studies traditional Filipino weaving from the Visayas to Luzon. Based in Cebu, I will focus on generating more information surrounding the expanded weaving processes of Sibonga. Sibonga's weaving practices are currently understudied, and as a descendant of the province, I am eager to learn about and honor how my ancestors and family have woven and currently weave together objects and moments of care, love, and nourishment. To establish a regional context, I will travel to Argao, Iloilo City, Metro Manila, and will also meet with professors from the University of the Visayas and Diliman, who have agreed to share their departmental resources and networks to enrich my research. These trips will help me to understand the unique qualities of the Sibonga weaving practices and sharpen my solo research practices. Through daily and diary entries, I will build a Filipino-American document that reckons with the return to the homeland, a mission to find myself, and meeting my separated family. Throughout this project, I will focus on learning Cebuano and Tagalog with the hopes of establishing lasting connections through my passion for the craft. This project is deeply personal to me. As a descendant of Filipino immigrants, I have long felt a sense of loss and disconnection from my cultural roots. My grandparents, who were deeply tied to their land and traditions, passed away before I could fully understand or appreciate the knowledge they carried. This research is my way of reconnecting with that heritage, healing the wounds of dislocation, and contributing to the survival of these traditions for the future. I don't know. I don't know if I would let me in. I am eager to represent my country well through modesty, humility. This is my host country engagement. How the applicant plans to engage with the host community and how to share their own culture and values while abroad. I am eager to represent my country well through modesty, humility, and an excitement to engage with the local community. I want to explore the local cuisine and delicacies, pastimes, rituals, beliefs, fiestas, and customs. While in the Philippines, I want to care for the community just as much as they care for me and offer a part of my culture. I plan to do this by hosting community events that range from meals to creative workshops. At Oxbow, I served over 100 people breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and created deep relationships with people as I met their dietary needs and tastes. I find food service a great way to take care of my people. I want to learn the recipes that my host community enjoys and offer my hand in the kitchen, as well as offer the foreign meals of my home in hopes of sharing my culture with them. I plan to host skill-sharing workshops where I get to share new creative techniques and create dialogue about the roles of art in the community. While I practice my Cebuano and Tagalog, I will partner with locals learning English to study together. This conversational style of practice will be an exciting way to share our ways of communicating. Understanding the importance of environmental stewardship in both my host community and my personal values, I will also engage in community-led conservation projects that align with the traditional ecological knowledge embedded in weaving practices. By participating in initiatives such as reforestation or sustainable farming efforts, I aim to contribute to the preservation of the natural resources that are vital to both the craft and the community's way of life. Through these activities, I hope to foster a deep, lasting connection with the communities. Plans upon return to the U.S. I plan to serve my community as a teacher, focusing on youth empowerment and creative critical thinking. Learning from the resilience and skills of the masters abroad, I will work to ensure these traditions recognition and study for younger generations to access and critically apply in response to American issues. I want to work with experts to dream of creative solutions to the climate crises that the communities I will work with face. This pursuit will likely drive me toward an advanced degree in architecture, public planning, or engineering. Through these advanced degrees, I aim to develop innovative approaches to community-based design and planning that incorporate traditional knowledge and crafts. I aspire to start a farm that serves as a living model for sustainable, culturally informed practices in both design and daily life. that's kind of like the about me section. It's like, yeah, I just kind of have like more and more, and then then you have to read my personal statement. I'll read the last paragraph. My Fulbright proposal will show me how I can best care for both of the worlds I come from, and ultimately the singular world we all share. In addition, this opportunity will help me to establish the global context in which my work is made in response to. One day, I hope to create my own self-sustaining artist community that works to preserve the indigenous wisdoms of the land and aims to honor the grief, rest, love, and joy that moves our bodies toward one another. I want to be an educator, an architect, a community member, a weaver, a farmer, a cook, a caretaker, and a protector. The study of weaving is the study of connection and interdependence, and to become this person of multitudes who's strong enough to excel in all these roles, I must look at the interconnected history of myself and recognize this work cannot be done alone. Okay. Transcript. Oh my god, guys, we have 3 minutes left of me reading, and then I think that my okay. You guys, we have 3 minutes left. And maybe I might just do it all. Artist experience summary. At SAIC, I built a solid foundation in both artistic practices and theoretical analysis. My thesis research and training have taught me best practices engaging with the materials of the Filipino archive and positioning them within a global context. I have worked in various roles that emphasize community engagement and creative collaboration, including positions as a community organizer, communications liaison, creative director, and outreach coordinator. These roles have honed my abilities in project management, strategic communication, and community involvement, ensuring that I can effectively address and engage with diverse audiences. My experience living and working in the isolated and unfamiliar and sylvan settings of the carving studio and Oxbow have prepared me to contribute meaningfully and creatively in my proposed environments. Art portfolio description. This portfolio showcases my technical abilities, interest in historical referencing, care of environmental contextualization, material investigation, ability to lead others in collective weaving practice, and experimental expansions of the craft. These works are not bound to a single identity, not completely fine art, craft, decoration, or utilitarian. These works are a documentation of my practice as a research-based artist who lives through the philosophies that can be revealed through weaving. I see my work as maps, mountains, and songs that hold shared memories and guide me forward. In the first 2 works, I include their yarn lengths to represent the intimacy I built with every inch. I find that while weaving, each section is affected by the present moment, and so my decisions for color and pattern create a timeline within the form. And then I go on. This weaving was inspired by the indigenous Tanalak weavers of the Philippines, woven on a floor loom at SAIC over 600 ends of yarn and 550,400 inches of yarn length. And I just I don't know, do people actually read this? The arts portfolio snapshot. I included 20 items, which is good. You can't include any more. They might kick you out for that. This sample weaving was made on a floor loom at SAIC using the method of woven shibori to create intricately dyed designs. Yeah, I just kind of let them have it. This is one image. It's really not going to get much better than this. I have 1 minute to show this, which is going to be fun. That's not supposed to be there. That's an artifact. This is a detail of that. I'm trying to divide the time in my head because I have 46 seconds to record. Okay, I'm not sure if this is working. Okay, 40 seconds left and I have more images. Okay, this one. You need to figure out the flow. Okay, this one. Okay, that's 30 seconds. This one. Shooting this rough, man. Okay. This one. I don't think that's the right order, honestly. Yep, I told you I went the other way. I knew it. Okay, 15 seconds. Oh my god, this one. No, 10 seconds. Okay, this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, not the end. 7 seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3. Okay, bye guys. See you in another